school rule Prince George and Princess Charlotte were allowed to break, but classmates couldn't. Prince William and Kate Middleton want their children to be treated just like every other pupil at school, but they were previously afforded one special privilege that set them apart from their classmates. Prior to starting at Lambrook School in 2022, Prince George and Princess Charlotte attended Thomas's school in Battersea together. George started there in September 2017, followed by his younger sister in September 2019. It meant that the young royals were there at the time of the pandemic. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. Like all schools, Thomas's had introduced a number of COVID measures to keep pupils and teachers safe and to reduce the opportunity for the virus to spread. One of the main changes was that parents were instructed to drop their children off at the front gates rather than driving into the school. However, royal expert Katie Nicholl claimed that the then Cambridge family were exempt. Writing for Vanity Fair at the time, she said, according to one parent, the school has installed numerous COVID prevention measures and parents now have to drop children at the school gates. The Cambridges, however, are still able to drive their children into the school grounds. It's likely that this was due to security, as the high-profile family have personal protection officers with them at all times. Despite having a nanny and other staff, Kate and William were regulars on the school run and were often spotted by other parents in the playground, something that has continued following their children's enrollment at Lambrook. Like most working parents, they frequently arranged work duties to fit around pick-up and drop-off times. George, Charlotte and Louis are currently in Year 6, Year 4 and Year 1 respectively at the Berkshire-based prep school. And despite the fact that they are three of the most famous children around the world, the trio are not referred to by their royal titles at school. The siblings are known simply as George Wales, Charlotte Wales and Louis Wales to their school friends, in a nod to their parents' titles, the Prince and Princess of Wales, which they were given following Queen Elizabeth II's death in September 2022. Lambrook caters for pupils up to the age of 13, and according to reports, William and Kate have already started to consider which secondary school Prince George will attend. It's been claimed that the couple toured St Edward's School in Oxford, a £46,980 per annum boarding school for boys and girls aged 13 to 18, who are affectionately known as Teddies. It's located roughly an hour's drive away from the Wales' family home in Windsor, and it's co-educational, meaning that Princess Charlotte could also join her big brother there when the time comes. Prince George, along with his siblings Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, is currently relishing their summer break from school. After the Prince and Princess of Wales uprooted from London's Kensington Palace to Windsor's Adelaide Cottage last year, the young royals began attending Lambrook School. Despite their royal status, George, Charlotte, and Louis are immersed in a normal school experience at Lambrook, participating fully in all activities. George and Charlotte enjoyed a similar down-to-earth education at their former school, Thomas Battersea, in South London. Although the bright and future King George seems to enjoy his studies, one particular school activity left him feeling both confused and annoyed, reports the Daily Record. Prince William shared on a BBC podcast in 2021 that George's involvement in school litter-picking sessions sparked frustration in the young prince about the persistent problem of littering. William explained, "So George at school recently has been doing litter picking and I didn't realize, but talking to him the other day he was already showing that he was getting a bit confused and a bit sort of annoyed by the fact they went out litter picking one day and then the very next day they did the same route, same time and pretty much all the same litter they picked up back again. And I think that for him he was trying to understand how and where it all came from. He couldn't understand, he's like, well, we cleaned this. Why has it not gone away?" The passionate environmental advocate Prince of Wales founded the Earthshot Prize to spearhead global warming solutions. He once shared his concerns about future generations grappling with climate change, saying, But it shouldn't be that there's a third generation now coming along having to ramp it up even more.